Benjamin Button, he something all of a sudden. He bugging, wanted to know if you love me, but then you show me you love me. Now we both onto something, grooving from Monday to
Hey,
Sunday.
what's up? I am Monty, and Channel 5 is reporting that the word ski, S-K-I, the word ski, comes from the Norse people, the old Viking folks, if you will. It's a Norse word, skio, meaning a split piece of wood, which makes sense because I guess back in the cold in those days, they would split a piece of wood, put one piece of wood on one leg, the other piece on the other leg, and there you go. They were skiing, getting through all that snow. I myself have never been skiing. I'd like to go. I really would like to snowboard just because I used to skateboard when I was a kid and I was pretty good at that. I figured it'd just translate over. I wouldn't have to take a lot of lessons. I really like the gear, like the ski outfits and the gloves and the mask. I always thought that was cool. I'm gonna need to do that at some point, A lot of time, black folk, we just go sledding and call that a day. But I want to do more than that. I want to really do something like snowboarding, like a real thing. At some point, I need to go up to Tahoe or whatever. But if you're in the ski game, man, get it in. Spring is coming, starting to warm back up. The snow's gonna melt. But anyway, hope you checked out last week's show. We had a great time with the guys from Level Up Barbershop. Shout out Tone. That was a great show. We got some more in studio live shows coming up too. I'm very excited about those with some guests. Stay with us on that. But let's get into it, guys. Gonna ruffle a few feathers on this one, but it is what it is. It's Channel 5. That's how we get down. At the time we're filming this, the NBA had its what happens is during the season you can trade players in the NBA, trade a guy from one team to another up until a certain date, till a deadline date. And they just had that deadline date. And when it's kind of close to that, there's a lot of trades. Then people just start trading a bunch of people. And so one player got traded, and we'll just keep him at a player. He got traded, and a lot of people, it caused a lot of ruffles, or it ruffled a lot of feathers, like I should say, because he's kind of a controversial figure, and he's kind of had some trouble and been in some trouble this season. And so a lot of people are like, I can't believe they're trading for that guy. He's not a great teammate. He's this, he's that. He's unreliable. And depending on where you fall, regarding that guy, it could be true. But he's also an amazing basketball player. He's one of the 25 best basketball players in the world. And a lot of people would have him higher than that, 20th, 17, 15, however. I mean, at some points he's played like a top 10 player in the world. So the team that gets him they know who he is. They know what has happened with him, but he's so good, he couldn't help them win a championship. And these teams are in it to win it, as they used to say. He's won a championship before, and so they feel like he can help them. So they'll put up with all the extra baggage that comes with him. Now, you hear a lot of people that didn't like it, and they say this, if that was me, if I'd have done what he'd done, my job would have never let me get away with that. And you're probably right. Your job wouldn't let you get away with that because, as I said, he's the 20th best basketball player in the world. You're the 200th best plumber in Illinois. So yeah, you're not going to get as much rope as him. Okay, it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Again, 20th best in the world, 200th best in the tri-state area. It's just levels to this, y'all. I'm sorry. So when people say that, it always gets on my nerves because it's like, well, you can't really equate the two things. No, you can. I'm a man like he's a man. Well, sure. You're both men, but you got different things you do. And honestly, what I'm about to say, you need to hear what I'm about to I got to say it like this. See, the reason why that basketball player can keep his job amidst all the controversy he's been in, and you wouldn't be able to keep your job, being the 3,000th best employee at Target. Nothing wrong with Target, but the reason why you're going to get fired and he won't is because of this. Exceptions are made for the exceptional. Okay? I'm going to say it one more time. Exceptions are made for the exceptional. And that's just what it is. That's this world. That's how it goes, all right? And he's very exceptional at what he does. Okay? Now, I did not say that you're not important. I said you're not exceptional. I didn't say you're not needed. I said you're not exceptional. You see the difference? Your job obviously thinks you're important. They're paying you. You know what I mean? They're not paying me to do your job because you're, important for them. I'm not, because I can't do your job. I'm not a plumber. So if you're a plumber, they're going to pay you to do the job. That don't mean you're exceptional. There's a difference. You see, there's a lot of guys that can play balls, not a lot of guys in the NBA. And like I said, if he's the 20th best player, there's only 19 guys better than him. If there are only 19 people better at you at what you do in the world, then you're pretty exceptional. And that people will make exceptions for you. I know you don't, I keep saying it but I got to keep telling you, exceptions are made for the exceptional. You might not like it, but that's what it is. All right. So when you look at a situation and say, oh, if that was me, again, ask yourself, am I exceptional? Not that you're not important. Again, you might lead a job and they might have a tough time filling a role for you, but they're going to fill it. Now, if you were exceptional and you threaten to leave, you'd find out some doors being open for you that, oh, no, what can we do? How much can we pay you? How much more do you need? What is, when you're not exceptional, I'm leaving this job. Bye. I said, I'm leaving. We heard you. Okay, if I walk out there, I'm not coming back. We don't want you to. We was kind of sick of you anyway. See, nobody's saying that to this basketball player, even though he's caused some headaches because he's exceptional. I'm looking at y'all right now. I can see some looks coming back at me. I'm just telling y'all that's what it is. Okay, in sports and entertainment, in politics, exceptional people. They get exceptions made for them. Okay. Really why I'm even telling you this. So what's your point? I'm telling you this because you can be exceptional, but if you're not, and if you don't want to be, that's okay. You can live a good life. You can live a life, your kids will love you. You know what I'm saying? You can have friends and all that stuff is fine. I'm just saying, stop complaining when you see these things happen for the exceptional. All right. I don't want to hear it no more. I'm tired of the whining. I'm tired of the posts on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I can't believe they doing this with such and such. Oh my goodness. Oh, if that was me, yeah, I just established. If it was you, you wouldn't get that treatment because you're not exceptional. I don't want to hear no more. Either go be exceptional and you can get those exceptions made, or shut up about it. Please. We just like to complain. We just like to whine and complain about it. And here's what we love to say. Here's what we say. We say them three words. That ain't fair. Let me tell you about your little friend Fair. Listen, y'all, fair is not a real construct, okay? Fair is something we say and we try to enforce to make everybody feel good. This world is not designed to make everybody feel good, all right? I'm sorry. Now we try to make everything, we teach kids to share and everybody give everybody a cookie, you know what I'm saying? Or, okay, Bill brought donuts in the break room, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should get a donut now. If I grab 3 donuts and it's 12 of us working and I grab 3 now, it's just 9. That ain't fair. Bring some donuts back. You're not being fair. But fair is not a real thing. It's not a real construct. Again, we just want fair to intercede on our behalf when there's something we don't like. Oh, no, that ain't fair. Somebody do something about that. The problem is fair can only reach so many places, and fair really can't reach the exceptional and the exceptions made for the exceptional. It can't. We don't like to hear that. We want everything to be fair, but what's really fair? What's really fair in this world? Huh? 2 people driving the same white 2019 Nissan Altima. One person is paying $275 a month for that Nissan Altima. The other person is paying $415 a month. Is that fair? Well, I mean, their credit was better. What's that mean? First of all, my credit was messed up. My mama put the lights in my name. I was a kid. I didn't even know nothing about that. My spouse messed up the stuff. I didn't do anything about this. How is that fair? Well, then this is what we love to tell people when stuff ain't fair. That's just the way it is. Oh, okay. Now you telling me that's just the way it is. For that exceptional person, you telling everybody, if that was me, oh, okay, I see. Now you giving me the little fine print on fair. I mean, this thing is fair, except when there's times where that's just the way it is. Okay. Who's to say that we can't drive the same car and pay the same price? Well, because again, you had a judgment against you and this got repossessed. Well, it got repossessed because, my mom was in the hospital. I had to pay the bills. How is that fair? No, they just got to drive that Nissan Altima. You know what I'm saying? They got to drive that 2013 BMW at $525 a month. That ain't fair. But we used to that. Okay. If we talking fair, okay, you rob somebody and you murder somebody. What's the sentence for that? Somebody shout at me right now. Huh? What's the sentence? Well, I mean, it depends. What you mean it depends? Depends on what? Well, what state was it in and was it? Huh? If you rob and kill somebody, shouldn't we just have a 75 years? Bam. That's it. 75 years. Let's all agree on 75 years, right? So everybody that robbed and killed somebody right now, if they're in jail, we can interview them. How many years did you get? 75 across the board. But we know that's not true. There's people that robbed and killed someone and they got life. Some people got the death penalty, got executed for it. Some people got life. Some people got 100 years. Some people got 70 years. Some people got 50. Some people got 20. Some people got 10. Some people didn't even have to serve time. Yeah. And were found guilty. I ain't talking about found innocent. How's that fair? Why are all these sentences so different for the same crime? Where the fair at for that? Is there a fair bureau that we go to? Now we got a federal bureau. Where's the fair bureau of investigation? What they gonna do? Nothing. Because fair is not a solid construct. It's something we believe in. It's something that makes us feel good, but it's not real. Now I'm really about to bake y'all noodle now. Matrix. I'm really about to bake y'all noodle now. Fair ain't even a biblical principle. He lost it, y'all. He tripping now. He tripping. Go, come get him. Turn off this podcast. Boy, you done messed up now. No, I didn't. Fair is not a biblical principle, y'all. It ain't. You know what's a biblical principle? Favor. Huh. Yeah. Favor is a biblical principle. Yeah. God said, I'll have mercy on whom I'll have mercy. God said, I'll do whatever I want. He says, I'm the ultimate exception maker. Yeah, you see, now what? Church folk, wouldn't y'all always the one? Favor ain't fair, baby. Woo, favor ain't fair. Right, when we get favored, favor ain't fair. Right, it ain't. See, fair says we all get a cookie. Favor says, I'm going to give you a cookie. And then we go eat that little cookie. Favor ain't fair. What about everybody else? Oh, see. I didn't mess you up now, haven't I? See, I Matthew. Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. In Matthew 20, there's a parable that Jesus spoke about. Man owned the vineyard. He hired a man to work in the vineyard. Then he hired a couple of people throughout the day to work in the vineyard. Then he hired somebody at the end of the day, the last hour of the day, he hired a guy to go work in the vineyard, right? But when payday came, he paid them all the same amount. So, of course, the people that had got hired at the beginning of the day were like, wait, whoa. That ain't fair. You paying us $100 to work in the vineyard. We worked all day, and you paying him the same $100. He worked 45 minutes. And the guy that owned the vineyard, he looked at him. He said, I'm sorry. Didn't we agree on that $100 when you started working? Yeah. Okay. Then what businesses of yours would I pay him? Yeah, but that ain't, it is fair. I gave you what I told you I was going to give you. What I do with him, that's my business. You know why? The vineyard owner is exceptional. He owns the vineyard. He has all the money. He can make an exception for whoever he wants. He can favor whoever he wants. See, if it was fair, then in the other parable, all three of them would have got 5 talents. But Jesus specifically said one got 5, one got 2, one got 1. How's that fair? Why not just give us all 5? Because that's not how it works. That's not how it works. See? Yeah, I told y'all. Exceptions get made for the exceptional. Now, so what does that mean? So what? I can't never be exceptional. I just got to live my life and be nothing. I want to be no. Calm down. Calm down. Because you can be exceptional. Ain't nobody said you can't be. This world tries to tell you can't be. See, this world wants to tell you that you can't be exceptional. Okay? Because this world knows that if you are exceptional, they gotta treat you exceptional. I gotta say like Denzel, they gotta make exceptions for you. You are exceptional. See, once you're exceptional, you get all the exceptions the other exceptional people get. This world knows that. So they gotta try to make you feel like you can never be exceptional. Okay? It ain't even gotta be for you. Okay? The woman with the issue of blood, Jesus was not coming for her. He wasn't checking on her. He was moving and grooving. She seen him. She said, you know what? If I can just, he ain't gonna call me out. He ain't gonna lay hands on me. He ain't gonna see me, know me, nothing. She's like, I just want to, if I can get in and press and touch. So she had to fight. She had to be exceptional throughout that crowd. Push. You know how big a crowd was around Jesus at that point? Pushing, pulling. We all moving with him. Move, girl, go on somewhere. Pushing, fighting. And she just touches the hem. And because of that, virtue went out and it healed her. Okay? See? That's a situation where she could have just sat there her whole life complaining. Oh, I wish Jesus would know my name. This guy came because he called Bethany Ann out. He called her by name. He said, Bethany Ann, come here and heal her. He ain't do that to me. Oh, I can't. That ain't fair. She could have been doing that. But no, she did something about it. Okay? Syrophoenician woman came to him. Can you hear my daughter? Jesus said, I'm not even called to y'all. Now, at least the woman with the issue of blood, she touched him. She didn't really talk to Jesus. Jesus told old girl straight up, not today. I ain't for y'all today, all right? I got business to do. He said, I'm not going to take the children's bread and give it to dogs. Dogs. And she said, yea, Lord, but even the dogs get the crumbs that fall from the table. And he said, because of her exceptional faith, your daughter is healed. We ain't supposed to know this woman. This is not supposed to be anything we know about. But because she was exceptional, he made an exception for her. So you can do this if you want. Now, I'm not saying you have to. Like I said, you can live your life, work your job, raise your kids. You won't have to be exceptional. All I want you to do is to stop complaining about not being exceptional. Please do that for me. Shut it all up. Because I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear your complaining. I don't want to read your posts. I don't want to read your little silly meme that you done put out. So trying to act like we don't know it's you going through what you're going through and stuff like that, you know. Just sometimes I guess things aren't for you. Heart emoji. Shut up. God. Stop complaining. We don't want to hear your story about how it wasn't fair because fair ain't real. I just told y'all. It's not a real construct. Favor is real. You can be favored. You can be exceptional, but you got to do something. All right? For you to be exceptional in this world, you better create something. You better make something. You better curate something that makes you exceptional, that makes you stand out. Why they always be giving rich folks stuff for free? Because they're deemed exceptional. And this world loves to reward exceptional people. God put something in you. You do it, you will be exceptional. You do it, you will be favored. If you don't, then just don't be complaining about it. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? That's all I'm trying to tell you. Exceptions are made for the exceptional. It ain't fair, it's favor. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It ain't about fair. Fair ain't got nothing to do with this. Fair is a place where you ride rides, eat cream corn and some cotton candy, and win a big giant stuffed animal. That's a fair. Other than that, I don't know. I don't speak that language, and I'm surely not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna be exceptional because it seems like it's pretty nice over there. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna leave y'all with that. All right, more shows coming up. Mighty Sharp Network. This is Channel 5. Check out too. coming soon. Double M, Mercedes Mentality. I ain't even going into that right now. Just dropping that little gem to you as well, all right? Check us out, guys. You know what to do. Be blessed. Be exceptional.
Use the crutch, it's my Abba from above. Must be flawed, casting
Stay
down,
sharp.
thoughts taking over. Way too much, but I got your peace and I got your love, and that's enough. It must be tough. I'm in the fight back, Hillary McDuff. Well, just rough. I got love, I'm beloved. Got the blood, not a blur. Put on my gloves and I'll be good, just like I should. And I'm at should.